Assalamu alaikum. We are going to resume our study of partial differentiation. So please remember last class we started this new topic of partial derivatives অথবা partial differentiation. So let's look at one last example on this idea. So let's say we have a multivariate function. So y is a function of x1 and x2. There are two independent variables. So the function looks like this. Let's assume x1 square plus 3x2 cube, and the entire expression is raised to the power of 7. So we have a situation like this. So please remember, when the entire expression is raised to a power, in that case you need to apply the chain rule. So in one of the videos we covered chain rule. So please remember, chain rule is applied in situations like this. So what does the chain rule say? I'm going to write this a little differently. It's almost the same as last class. So let's say we have a function where the entire expression, so as you can understand, the entire expression is raised to a power like this. Similarly, ekhaneo the chain rule is saying the same thing. The entire expression is raised to a power, let's say n. So we want to find the derivative. So এখানে আমরা ডেরিভেটিভটা f প্রাইম দিয়ে ডিনোট করতে পারি, কোনো সমস্যা নেই, কারণ আমরা g দিয়ে ভিতরেরটাকে ডিনোট করেছি. So we can use f prime to denote our derivative. So this prime indicates this is the derivative of this function. So remember, you have to bring the power in front. এই n টা সামনে চলে আসবে. So very similar to the power rule, n টা সামনে আসলো, everything else remains the same. ব্র্যাকেটের ভিতরে যেটা আছে ওটা ওরকমই থাকবে. Now power -1, but lastly you have to take the derivative of the expression inside the bracket. তো লাস্টে খেয়াল করে দেখো, ব্র্যাকেটের ভিতরে যেটা আছে, you have to take the derivative of that, right? এই যে এই প্রাইমটা বলছে derivative now এটা. So you have to apply this rule on this example. But remember, it's a partial derivative, so you have to choose one variable with respect to which you will differentiate. So let's say we are differentiating with respect to x1. So আমরা ফার্স্টে x1 এর সাপেক্ষে ডিফারেন্সিয়েট করছি. সো রিমেম্বার, x1 এর সাপেক্ষে করলে তাহলে x2 টা কনস্ট্যান্ট. সো এখানে x2 টাকে কনস্ট্যান্ট ধরে we have to differentiate. So anyways, we have to apply the chain rule. Remember, chain rule টা apply করা লাগবে. So chain rule টা কি বলছে? First step, bring the power in front. So আমরা একটু উপরে উঠি, তাহলে কোয়েশ্চেনটা দেখা সম্ভব হবে. সো চেইন রুল কি বলছে, যে যেটা পাওয়ারে আছে ওটাকে সামনে নিয়ে আসো. সো পাওয়ারটাকে আমরা সামনে নিয়ে আসলাম, তারপর ব্র্যাকেটের ভিতরে যেটা আছে এক্স্যাক্টলি আমরা উই আর রাইটিং ইট লাইক দ্যাট, and then subtract 1 from the power. And remember, last you have to perform this part. এই পার্টটা তোমাকে লাস্টে করতে হবে. So you have to take the derivative of what is inside the bracket. So ব্র্যাকেটের ভিতরে যেটা আছে ওইটার ডেরিভেটিভটা you have to find at the end. So remember, when you find this derivative, remember x1 is the variable. x1 এর সাপেক্ষে করছি. Since we are differentiating with respect to x1, the power of x1 comes in front, power -1, plus, now move on to this part. So remember, x2 is a constant here, so this entire thing becomes 0. Since x2 is constant, so এখানে x2 আছে constant, 3 ও constant, সবই constant, so therefore this should become 0. So the last expression becomes 0. So this is the last part of the chain rule. সো চেইন রুলের যে এই লাস্টে যেই পার্টটা আছে এই পার্টটার কথা আমরা বলছি, রাইট? এই পার্টটা, সো দিস পার্ট ইজ দিস পার্ট হিয়ার. সো দিস ইজ দি ডেরাইভেটিভ উইথ রেসপেক্ট টু x1. তাহলে ইউ এন্ড আপ উইথ 7 ইন্টু x1 স্কোয়ার প্লাস 3x2 কিউব টু দ্য পাওয়ার 6, আর লাস্টে ইউ ফাইন্ড 2x1. Definitely you can multiply these two, 14x1 এটা করা যাবে, so you can do that if you want. So now we can try to find the partial derivative with respect to x2. So let's copy paste the question below. So আমরা এই কোয়েশ্চেনটা একটু নিচে কপি পেস্ট করে ফেলি. ব্যাপার ঠিক আছে. So now we try to find the partial derivative with respect to x2. So remember এই 2টা বলছে এখন x2 টা ভ্যারিয়েবল, x2 এর সাপেক্ষে আমরা ডিফারেন্সিয়েট করছি, অথবা we are differentiating with respect to x2. That means x1 is the constant. So once again we have to apply the chain rule, since পুরোটার সাথে পাওয়ার আছে 7. So bring the power in front, write the expression inside the bracket as it is, power -1, and now find the derivative inside the bracket. So when you find this derivative, please remember এখন কিন্তু x1 টা constant. যেহেতু x1 টা constant, প্রথমে x1 আছে, এটা 0 হয়ে যাবে, but এখন x2 is the variable. So now you differentiate this part, the power comes in front, so 3 into 3, এই পাওয়ারটা সামনে চলে আসতেছে, আর পাওয়ার -1. সো পাওয়ার রুল যেটা আমরা একদম ফার্স্ট ক্লাসে শিখেছিলাম ডিফারেন্সিয়েশনের, সেকেন্ড নাম্বার রুলটা আমরা এখানে অ্যাপ্লাই করছি. সো এনিওয়েজ, তাহলে ইফ ইউ সিম্পলিফাই ইউ এন্ড আপ উইথ 7x1 স্কোয়ার প্লাস 3x2 কিউব টু দ্য পাওয়ার 6, আর এখানে 3 3s are 9x2 square. So definitely you can multiply these two, you will end up with 63x2 square. You can do that. So please practice partial differentiation, finding partial derivatives. Now let's move on to the next topic. So the name of the next topic which you are going to find in chapter 8, the name of the next topic is called differentials. So this idea is closely connected to the idea of derivatives. So remember, the more popular common symbol of derivatives is dy by dx. So this entire thing is a derivative. However, these symbols individually are called differentials. So this is the differential of y, এটাকে বলা হয় differential of y, and this is called the differential of x. So in this particular chapter we are interested to find the differential of y in most cases. So how can you find the differential of y? It's very easy to derive the formula. Please remember, we learned that dy by dx is the same as this symbol f prime x. So they are the same. This is also a derivative, this is also a derivative. Now think about it. How can you find the differential of y? How can you find dy? So keep dy on the left hand side, take everything else on the right hand side, and you will be able to find a formula for dy. So this is how we can find the differential of y. So this is the formula for finding the differential of y. So differential of y বের করার জন্য কি করা দরকার? just find the derivative and multiply it with the differential of x. That is it. So let's apply this formula to a example. So let's apply this idea to an example. Let's say we have a function, we have a univariate function like this. I'm sorry, there is no need to write the 1 here কারণ একটা independent variable আছে, so এই 1 টা লেখার কোনো প্রয়োজন নেই. So let's say we have a univariate function like this, and let's say we want to find the differential. So first of all, you might ask why bother about finding this differential. So the idea is this dy, a dy ta will give you approximately the change in y. অনেক সময় আছে we want to find the change in y. So this differential dy, it approximately gives you the change in y, and this approximation will be equal, will be more correct, more precise when the change in y is small. So this formula can be used to approximate changes in y when the change in y is small. So that is why we might want to find the differential dy. So dy বের করার ফর্মুলাটা খুব ইজি, আমরা একটু আগে দেখলাম. So dy, to find dy you need to find the derivative first, right? So the derivative in this case is easy to find. It is equal to, remember a variable আছে, so bring the power in front. So 2 into 4 x to the power 4 minus 1. Since this is a constant, the derivative is going to be 0. So you end up with 8x cube. So তুমি already এটা পেয়ে গেছো, the derivative, and now just multiply it with dx and you have the answer. So therefore dy is equal to the derivative into dx. So in the examples of book, the dx is not given, dx কখনো দেওয়া থাকে না, but if you know dx you can put it here and then you can find the answer. But for Eco 134 in our book this is enough. So if you do until this step, you have found the differential of y. So this is how we find the differential of y. Now the question might arise, what if we have a multivariate function? তাহলে আমরা ডিফারেন্সিয়াল কিভাবে বের করব? লেটস সে একটা মাল্টিভ্যারিয়েট ফাংশন আছে where there are two independent variables, and let's choose an easy example, x1 square plus x2 cube. So we have a multivariate function like this. So first of all, in case of multivariate functions, the differential is called a total differential. So this is an important difference. In case of multivariate functions, the name of the concept is total differential. So how do you find the total differential? You will be able to guess the formula. So আমরা একটু আগে দেখলাম যে to find the total differential of y, you have to multiply the derivative. একটু আগে আমরা এটা দেখেছি, you have to multiply the derivative with the differential of x, right, with dx. So how about this case? In this case, as you can see, there are two variables, so you can find two derivatives. So that is why you have to find two derivatives here. দুইটা আলাদা ডেরিভেটিভ বের করতে হবে, and you have to multiply it with the corresponding differential. For example, I'll erase this part to update the formula. So to update the formula, remember এখানে দুইটা ডেরিভেটিভ বের করা সম্ভব with respect to x1 with respect to x2. So therefore এই ফর্মুলাটাতে you have to find two derivatives. So this is the derivative with respect to x1. So if you find the derivative with respect to x1, you have to multiply it with the differential of x1. তো একইভাবে now you have to multiply, put a plus sign, and now you have to multiply the derivative with respect to x2 এবার x2 এর সাপেক্ষে, and therefore you have to multiply it with the differential of x2, right? So খেয়াল করে দেখো, it is almost the same formula as before, just এখানে দুইটা ডেরাইভেটিভ আর দুইটা ডিফারেন্সিয়াল আছে. So that is it. So you have to use this formula to find the total differential in this case. So let's move on and try to apply the formula. So just now we were saying we need to use this particular formula. We need to use this particular formula to find the total differential of this particular function. So let's move on. So if you look carefully, to find the total differential you need to find f1, the partial derivative with respect to x1. So let's try to find this. Let's scroll down. So let's try to find out f1 here. So remember, x1 is the variable, so therefore apply the power rule here. You're going to get 2x1, and since x2 is the constant, you're going to get 0. So you have found f1 here. Now try to find f2 with respect to x2. So let's do this here. So we are trying to find f2. So remember, x1 is a constant, so this will become 0, and x2 will become 3x2 squared, right? So the power comes in front, power minus 1, you'll get square. So this is what you get. f1, f2 has been found out. So please understand, this is what you need. You need f1 and you need f2. So you have found both. Remember, you don't need these values, they are not given in the book in equal 134. So let's find out dy. So therefore dy is equal to f1 into dx1 plus f2, which is 3x2 square into dx2. So this is the total differential. That's it. So that's how we find total differentials. So please practice these questions from the book. Try to start with the easy ones. Thank you for listening. Take care. Stay safe.